going on YouTube? So
what if they meet a monster in their dreams?
I came to another familiar place, and I'm walking up towards it right now. But I'm in Santa Monica right now. Well, Venice. But we're gonna be coming up to a famous house. I already did a video on this one, but since I'm here, might as well just do another one. And if you recognize this house, here it is. Tina's house from Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street. Here it is. Let me get the front of it. But yeah, Tina's house. And I'm gonna be out here for a couple of days, so I am probably gonna do a couple more like some more locations that I haven't done in my past video, but this is the side profile. But if you get from the side right here, there it is. But let me go back here. This is the side right here, and these people are always having a party or something here. It's always busy. But we're coming up to the alley from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Here it is right here. That famous wall from last time. All the pictures and paintings and everything. There we go. Here's that. This is where Freddy comes. He sees his reflection right here. And here it is. The alley. It's amazing. I still love enjoying this when I come over here. But yeah, last video I did, that's where you see Freddy's face, his shadow, and then he comes this way. And then he just starts running towards this way, down that way. He would just come right to that entrance and come this way. Silhouette of his face or his head would be right there in his body. Arms would stretch out, then he would run this way, that way, and Tina. And when she would be standing basically like right here in this area, but this fence wasn't here, it was a wooden fence. But I would say she came out this door, this direction, stop right here, look around, and I think that's when she saw the trash can lid spin around, and she turned around, and that's when she saw the silhouette of Freddy right there. So, just a little location video. I got a special treat coming right now. So my next spot I'm going to, it's a very iconic location spot, you can say. And I think this is the correct one because there's multiple bridges, but we'll get to that right now. So, see right now. Walking up to a very iconic location from A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's when Nancy and Glenn are basically talking, and she's telling him about Freddy. But I'm trying to see if this is the correct one, because there's multiple ones. So there's one over there, and then there's another one over here. But if it was right here, they're basically standing right here in this spot. And Johnny Depp's character, he had a burger, and Nancy was standing right next to him, and she was telling him about her nightmare, and she's telling Glenn about, you know, about the booby traps and the book, and they're right here talking, and he's eating a cheeseburger or a hamburger, and they're just talking to each other. But it took place right here. I want to say it took place right here I don't know for sure, but I think it did happen right here. But yeah, here it is. I want to say this is it, but don't quote me, but 100% sure this is where they filmed it at. And this is in Venice Beach, the canals. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where it happened at. Right there. So right here in this area, you can say, it happened. They were talking. But I don't know, because there's more that way, and on this side there's another one going that way. But I'm sure it happened right here, because this is the only one that curves. This one curves, and that one goes like that, and then that one does the same formation. Like it goes straight, flat, and then round. But yeah, this is it. And people carve their names in there. Couple little carvings in there. This is where it happened at. Johnny Depp was right here, standing here in this location. If I'm wrong, I might be, but I might be right. But here it is though. On to the next one. Would come from this area, you would see that it's the same. I was having a debate if this was it or not, but that was it right there. That's where they were standing at, talking, and Glenn was eating his burger, and you could tell by these palm trees in the background, and you can see them talking right there. So it's right there, and here it is. Because there's multiple that way, but this is the only one that looks like it though. I know for sure this has to be it. But like I said, on to the next one. It's day 2 on this crazy little adventure I'm on right now, and I'm happen to be at the cemetery, Evergreen Cemetery, where Nancy Thompson was sitting at when they were at Rod Lane's funeral. So this is the mausoleum she was sitting at. She was sitting right there on those steps. Wow. Let's just take this in to enjoy this moment. It's so beautiful out here. And it's crazy to just think that I'm out here right now. Right there where she was sitting at. Right here in this area. She sat right here, waiting for her mom and her dad to come up to her. So I know how there's a lot of people that go in depth in these videos, and they like show you where the cemetery's at and where they did the funeral scene and everything. That's gonna take a lot of effort and time. I'm just showing you where it mostly happened. I know it happened in this area where they did the scenery for the funeral for Glenn, or not Glenn, but Rod. But that's gonna take a lot of footwork and look for everything. I'm just gonna show you this part because this played a big part in that scene with her when she was sitting right there on the steps, and her dad and mom, as I stated earlier, they pulled up, they walked up to her, started talking to her, and the car, I want to say it went this way. So it was parked right here and then went that way. Her dad stayed right here. So showing you this is the main focus. I will get to that. I will come here again, and I know I will film it again, and I will get into detail where they did it. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot more YouTubers that went into detail and showed you all of that. If you want to check them out, check them out. But that's my main focus right now on this part. So here it is. There's the mausoleum where Nancy sat at. So here it is. And we'll be on to the next location right now. That's a very special one. It's a lot of driving and a lot of effort. Not to find it. It's anybody can find it, but it's just the traffic, LA. It's a whole mess. sometimes. So stay tuned. Be right back with that one. So let's go. So I came up to the next location. Coming up right now. If you know this house, here it is. Here's Nancy's house. Dude, this is crazy. It's my first time being here. I don't know how these people feel about filming and everything like that, so I'm trying to keep it like chill, you know. Yeah, here it is. And here over here is where Nancy's boyfriend Glenn's house was. Right over here. That window right there is where he was standing out. He was looking through the window. And he would sneak right into that window right there when they had that bush right here. Like it was like rose. It was like a bed of roses, and he would climb up it, and he would climb through that window right there. So on this spot right here is where where Johnny Depp, Glenn's character, was right here when Nancy fell asleep, and then she said, "Are you still there? Or are you still awake?" And he says, "Yeah, so." It happened right there. It's amazing. It's crazy. And this house, honestly, it looks a little smaller in person, like when you're actually here, but it looks really small. But it's pretty fucking insane though. But here it is though. We're gonna go to Glenn's house right now. But we will be back to this house right now. We'll be back to this one in a few. So walking up right now, we have Glenn's house, and it's not that. It's across the street, but there's a guy that just came out right now. I don't want to be too much on this house, but there's a guy here that looks like he doesn't want me to film. But this house was Glenn's and A Nightmare on Elm Street. Let's just keep it short and sweet. And here it is. It's right over there from Nancy's, and it's right across the street right there. You can barely see her house or her windows, but this is Glenn's house. Sweet. On to the next. So I have the high school right here. Dude, this thing is insane. It's pretty huge. But yeah, as I walk up right here, and this school was used in the bachelor party with Tom Hanks. Because I remember this when he drove the school bus, he came right here and the kids came out. Because you could tell by the doors and everything. But this is insane. Just gives you an idea of how big it is from up there and then down. So yeah, let's go right here. So I want to say somewhere in this area right here, Johnny Depp parked his car and they walked up. Well, he parked his car right somewhere like right here, and as he parked it, they get out, they start walking this way, and then that's when Tina's boyfriend Rod Lane comes, and he says, "Up yours with the toilet and lawnmower," or some shit like that. And then over there, that's where they did the jump rope scene with the two girls. With the two girls, they were doing it right there. But this school is huge. I think this is in high school. Yeah, it's a high school, but yeah, this thing is massive big. Like, it's really huge. So, and he would be parked right here though, his car, the convertible. And right here, so even when he was parked right here, He I want to say it was like somewhere in this area, but as he parked, there was a guy on a dirt bike right here coming this way, and then he flipped it back, and then he went the other way. And that's where they did the jump rope scene right there with the two girls. Yeah, this is insane. This is crazy. So I guess somebody was doing a little drinking last night because there's a couple bottles right there. But yeah, this is probably the farthest location that I came to, that I came to, honestly. But it's well worth it. So, as you can tell in the movie, that house was a different color. It wasn't that color. I want to say it was a different color. No, it was a different color. Because this was, what, 84? So it was a different color. That's a pretty fresh color of that house. But yeah, the girls are right here doing the jump rope scene. So, yeah. That shit's amazing. Just to think that they're right here walking up towards the school. And Johnny Depp was right here chilling, walking to class, and then that happens. And yeah, it's crazy. She would have come out of these double doors right here after she had that dream in her classroom. She would come this way, basically stop right here where this trash can's at, and she'll look at her arm, and she would have that little burn mark, and then she would just go off going home. But yeah, this is insane. Big school. It's really big, but man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful school. It's a magical thing right here. And it's crazy because this school was used in Bachelor Party, as I stated earlier, with Tom Hanks. That was probably one of his best movies. But that was an epic scene where he picked up the kids from the school bus right here, pulls up, and then the nun comes out with the kids. They all get in there, and then they just drive off, go forward. But yeah, it's crazy. Sun's going down. It's about 6:10 right now. It's a little chilly, but we gotta make these videos happen. Gotta give you guys some good content for the channel. But yeah, he would pull up right there. They would come this way. The girls that were doing jump rope are right there swinging, and yeah, that motorcycle would come around, go back that way. I don't know. I always wondered, was that intended to be in the movie? The guy on the motorcycle, just like that guy on the bike right there. He would turn around, flip around. Yeah. So epic. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And this is my take on some of the locations from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. And
just meet me at my porch
stay tuned. Got a lot of more videos coming your way. Appreciate you guys.
Meanwhile,
until next time.
Whatever you do,
Peace.
don't fall asleep.